Hello everybody, it is me. I haven't sat down and done a video for I think 2 weeks now, which is, yeah, cool. I'm gonna stop apologising every time that happens because I feel like, whatever, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. So I thought I am on a very tight schedule this afternoon. I have to go and meet my friend in like an hour. So I am going to do a quick favourites video for you guys today. I didn't do one last month. The timing was just off for me, so I didn't do one last month, so I'm going to do one this month. So this is a, whatever are we in? April favourites. This is an April favourites video. I've got a few things to talk about. Not too many though today. I'm not going to bore you guys for too long. Like I said, I'm on a tight schedule, so this is just a quick favourites video for you guys. And yeah, let's get cracking. So as you guys know, I did a hair product video for my last video, and so that was like, I don't know, well, it would have been like the middle of April. So I suppose the two hair things I'm going to talk about are kind of like, I used them through April, but not the whole of April. So I'm just going to do a quick Jesus, it's been a long day. Do a quick shout out to my dry shampoo Tresemme Instant Refresh Translucent Dry Shampoo for all hair shades. Yes. I was a little bit, if you watch my hair product video, I was a little bit like reluctant to use this because of the fact that translucent normally means it puts that white stuff on your hair when you use it, but this didn't. I was like so happy, or it doesn't because it's still going. Which is really good. It actually goes on really clear, and it's like the best dry shampoo that I have used so far. So good on you, Tresemme. I will be going back to get this one, definitely. This has been definitely a favourite. Will probably continue to be a favourite throughout the year. So yeah, I was super impressed with that. That's why I just thought I'd mention it to you guys, because I mentioned it in my last video that I hadn't started using it yet. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it was successful. It was very successful, and super happy with that. Excellent. Tresemme Instant Refresh Dry Shampoo. Give it a go. Next hair thing I'm going to talk about is, again, I talked about it in my hair product video, so you guys kind of know that I like it already, but it's kind of been a month since I got it, and that is the Platinum Strength Soft Stay Leave-In Treatment, the little purple bottle. Yeah, I just wanted to sort of say that, you know, after using it for a month, I have actually noticed quite a difference with my hair. It's not as, because I straightened my hair quite a bit. I have not bothered with my hair today. Today is not a good example. I straightened my hair quite a bit. This really helps keep the ends strong, I suppose. That's what it's supposed to do. It's a strengthening, Platinum Strengthen. It keeps them really strong, so I don't feel like every time you go to straighten your hair, each time it just starts to feel worse. This has kind of kept it in a nice state of strength, I suppose. So I've been quite impressed with that. So that has been a favourite for this month, because I kind of got it at the start of April, like end of March. So I've been using that. I just put a little bit, it's like 2 pumps, depending on how much hair you have, I suppose. You don't want to put too much in because it's a leave-in, and you can get, like, you don't want your hair to be stiff and gross. So I just sort of put 2 pumps of it. It's like a little pumping bottle, which I love because you don't have to like pour it onto your hand, you just pump it on after I get out of the shower, after I wash my hair. So I don't use it every time, so I probably use it like twice a week. Again, I don't straighten my hair like every day, but it is quite often, and blow drying it as well is really bad. So yes, that has been a monthly favourite. Woo-woo. Next thing I'm going to talk about is a perfume. So it's kind of like a random throwing in of a perfume. As you guys know, I love my perfumes. I used to work at a perfume store, and before then I was not a big perfume person. Since then I am like obsessed with perfumes. I have so many perfumes, it's ridiculous. I don't need them all. Who cares? Whatever. But I am going to talk about this one today. It is Beyonce Heat. So this is like from the Heat range. So she has quite a few. She's got, I think this is the Heat Rush, which is the orange one, obviously. And she's got, I think there's like a Heat, there's a Midnight Heat, and then there's just the original Heat, which is the red one, and the Midnight Heat is the purple one. And they all smell really different. which I really like, because I feel like when someone, like when celebrities or any perfume, they have a range, they tend to just smell really similar, and you're like, what is the point in having like 5 of the same smell? Like, I don't get it. So this is like the only one of the heat ones that I really like. I like the red one too, because it's a bit more sort of sweet at this one, but this, oh, it's so nice. The reason I got this was actually for a purpose. I just got it because I wanted like a work perfume, and these are so cheap. They're like $15 a bottle, like they're so cheap. So yeah, I wanted something that I could just wear to work, because I have this thing, and I'm sure a lot of people are like this, where, you know, when you wear a perfume to work and then it becomes like your work perfume, and then you don't want to wear it on the weekends and stuff because it reminds you of being at work, or like when you have certain clothes that you wear to work all the time, same deal, you don't want to wear them on the weekend because it reminds you of being at work. So I wanted a perfume that I actually liked, that I could just wear to work, and I was really impressed with the duration of this perfume. Like it stays on you all day, which is awesome for a celebrity perfume. Really impressive. So yes, loving that. Beyonce Heat Rush, the orange bottle. Next, I'm just going to talk about 2 like makeup-y products. So I know I talked about this in my last favourite videos, but I just can't help it. I'm going to talk about it again. It is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational Mascara. It is just, guys, it's just amazing. I don't even know. I don't even really have words to describe this mascara. I almost said perfume then. This perfume. It is just, it's honestly the best mascara I've ever had in my entire life. And I think they've got a waterproof one, but I don't really know if I would really need a waterproof one, because like, when am I gonna, do you know what I mean? I don't do a lot of water activities or leisurely water activities, so feeling like this one's just pretty solid. But it has made me kind of want to try some of the other Maybelline mascaras. I had a Maybelline mascara like a couple of years ago, and it was my favourite mascara. This has overtaken it now, but I think I'm going to go back and pick that one up and sort of have a go with a couple of the other ones, because damn son, damn. The next makeup-y thing I'm going to talk about is like a makeup product, and I have been like reluctant to sort of try. I have had this thing before, but it's not like, I haven't really used it for what everybody else kind of uses it for, and it is, and they're so disgusting, sponges, or beauty blenders, if you will. And this one's kind of gross, sorry, I use this for my foundation, but I found this, and it is a beauty blender essentially on a stick, which is awesome. Like, I just feel like I use it for like around my nose, under my eyes, and it's like a point, it's got like a little point on the top. Sorry that it's so disgusting, but it has like a little point on the top, so you can kind of get into the nooks and crannies and things. And then I use this one for my foundation. These, I find as well, when you use a brush, a lot of the product gets lost in the brush, so you feel like you have to put more on than you actually need. With the blendy thing, sponge thing, beauty blender, you just put some on the back of your hand, which I normally do anyway, and then you sort of I just put it in the areas, and then with the beauty blender, you just sort of blend out the thin layer, and then it's honestly amazing. Like, there's no caking, you don't get like that line where you feel like you really have to blend your face in. I don't know what I look like today, but I mean, to be fair, I get up and do my makeup at 5:30 in the morning. It's basically dark, but you know what I mean. This is really good. The only thing that I would say is it's kind of tiring after a while, like blending it in, which is why I got the stick thing, because it's not as much of an aggressive action, whereas this is like you have to move your whole hand while you use it. But yes, beauty blenders, amazing. I love them so much. Would recommend, highly recommend. I've got 3 more things to talk about. What time is it? We're making good time. We're making really good time. I think I've only been blaring for 10 minutes, so I may have time to actually edit this video today. Anyway, next 2 things I'm going to talk about are like similar things. One of them was in my birthday video, my birthday haul video, and that's the body butter cream thing, shea butter that I got. And again, because my birthday was like the middle of the month, I haven't used it for the whole month, but I have been using it. Because it's like a hard one, it's not like a soft one. You see what I mean? I've just sort of been using it on my hands, because you can't get like a big dip of it and like rub it on your body, because it's like a harder consistency. I've just sort of been using it for my hands, but the smell is so good. And I sort of use it at night time, just after I've showered, after I've taken my makeup off. You just feel like you need to like rejuvenate and like freshen before you kind of go to sleep. It's really good for that. So I've been using that, and I've been really enjoying it this last half of the month. Yes. Woo. Next one is also a body butter. I don't know if I mentioned this in a video. I don't think I have yet. I think I was going to, and then I didn't. Anyway, point being, Luke and I went to Supernova, as you know, and on the way, like the last day on the way home, we stopped at like a big market. So we were up at the Gold Coast, and it's like a like really famous, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and we found like a discount like drugstore, like makeup store thing. They didn't have like, annoyingly enough, I didn't need any of the makeup that they had in there, and they didn't have like a lot of like what I use, and I was like, oh, this is so frustrating. But I did get this, which is the double body butter, and it's got 2 different scents. One of them is apricot and one of them is passion fruit, and it's just the cutest packaging. Like, it's just adorable. And inside it looks like that. So it's got the orangey one's like the apricot, and then the purplier one is the passion fruit. Obviously, like the fruits are that color. So, and oh, it's so good. So I kind of like mix and match. Like one time I use the apricot and one time I do the passion fruit. I usually put this on after I've shaved my legs, and I have been on, just drop the lid, oh, it's rolling away, and it stopped all the way down the hallway. Yes, I have been tempted on more than one occasion to do like one leg apricot and one leg passion fruit, but I feel like it would just kind of be a bit of a jumble of scents. Although they do smell good together, but like the apricot's a lot stronger than the passion fruit, and it's sweeter. But yeah, I've been loving using this. Yeah, like I said, I put it on after I shave my legs, and it kind of soaks in, and then I do use it like a little bit like on my elbows and those like dry spots of your skin as well. The only thing with body butters is they're not for everyone, because it's quite a thick consistency. It's not like a moisturizer. Like, moisturizers are thinner, and they're easier to sort of get the feeling off your hands, whereas body butter well, it actually says here, rich and super moisturizing cream. So it's more of a cream than a moisturizing consistency, if that makes sense. So if you're not a body butter person, I wouldn't recommend body butters. That doesn't even make sense. How are you going to know you're a body butter person if you haven't tried it? I don't even know. Anyway, you know what I mean. If you don't like that kind of feeling where you can't get dressed for 5 hours, I wouldn't recommend. But usually after I get out of the shower and shave my legs, I'm probably not going to be getting dressed for a good half hour anyway, so it's got time to dry. So yeah, it's good for me, but yeah, like I said, bigger consistency, but it's up to you. Just do you. Last thing I'm going to talk about is like a bit of a random one. I realised that most of my things this month are like beauty things, but that's what I buy the most of, like new things. I'm always stocking up on different like makeup-y things. But the last thing I'm going to talk about is like a stationery thing, of course. And it is this, which I got from Typo, and I got it a while ago, maybe. I was in there and I was buying things I didn't need, of course, obviously. What else do you go into a stationery shop to do? You buy things you don't need. And I picked this up. It's a weekly planner. Now, the reason I picked this up was because I am the kind of person who really likes to be organized, but for like, it's almost like I like the idea of being organized more than I'm actually able to be organized. And the reason for that is that I'm just a really lazy person. It's not that I don't want to be organized, it's just that I am super lazy. Like, at work, I'm there, stuff's getting done. I do have to write myself a to-do list, otherwise I just feel like I'm scattered in my brain, but that's just the kind of person that I am. but I'm really, you know, I've got it together. I'm an organised person. When I'm trying to organise my life outside of work, which I do actually have to do more because I just get like all scrambled and whatever, these are really good for that. This is this week's. As you can see, we're on Wednesday and I haven't filled it in this week. But that is because it's been a weird week. Like Monday we had a public holiday. I'm off on Friday because I worked on Saturday on the weekend, which is why there was no video on the weekend because I worked. So yeah, because I was working Saturday, I get Friday off. So I only have a 3-day week, which is fantastic. That's why it's empty. But anyway, Mother's Day on Sunday, I just want to put that in there. But yeah, back to me rambling about my life. Weekly planner, would recommend. It's just really cute, I think. And it's because it saves you, I feel like this has been good for me because I don't have to physically go and open it up. It's there in my face. So like you just hang it up and it's there right there in your face and you're like, right, okay, so this afternoon I need to edit my video. This afternoon I need to go and see mum. Like it's really right there in your face. You don't have to physically go and go, oh my god, where did I leave it this time? Oh, now I'm gonna go to what day are we on? What am I supposed to be doing tomorrow? It's right there. You do it at the start of the week normally. Like I said, it's been a bit of a scattered week. I usually fill it in on Sunday night for my week ahead and then I just go look at it, you know, every day. If I know I haven't got much on one day, I probably won't check it. But it just keeps me really, you know, ahead of myself, which I like to be because my anxiety is highly rooted around not knowing what's going on. So there you go. Weekly planner. I have been using this. This is a horrible example, I swear. I should have kept one of the pages because you just rip it off. Like it just comes off and you throw it away. So I really should have kept one of the pages to show you that I swear to God I use it. Or I have been using it this month. That's why it's been my favourites, okay? I swear. Anyway, oh, I just hit myself in the face. Okay, anyway, that is my favourites for the month. April favourites. Woo! Yeah. Okay. That is it from me. I was gonna say something else. I was gonna do a couple of updates on me, but I don't think there is anything really to say. Not really. You guys are still really like enjoying the vlogs that I put up, so I'm gonna try and do. It's hard for me to do vlogs because like my life is not like super entertaining all the time, and I feel like I can only vlog for you guys on weekends, and sometimes I just get too busy or I forget, or it's like I'm with people who don't necessarily want to be vlogged and whatever, so it gets a little bit difficult to vlog, but I'm gonna do my best to get another one up. I mean, I suppose I have a long weekend, so I could probably do a bit of a vloggy weekend to see how it goes. Maybe put Luke in one this time because he hasn't been in any yet recently, really. So yeah. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I really enjoy doing monthly favourites. You guys really seem to enjoy watching them, so that's always good. And subscribe and share and check out social media, all of that blah blah blah. And I will see you very, very soon.